Welcome, welcome to another episode of the Last. We got KB, Lam Ray.
Oh, I
Yeah.
drank too soon. What's up?
Yeah,
Lambo,
damn.
why are you
Seriously?
laughing?
Cause Ray.
I done took on my happy juice, my happy gummy.
All right. I
That
got to
nigga
drink.
lit. Well, I got poured up. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't have it pre-poured. While I'm doing this, everyone have a good day today. Got to slap somebody.
It's almost Friday. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Jesus. Can turn up. All right, guys. Here's a
Well, I
shot to the
wanted to
great
slap
show.
somebody, but I couldn't.
Keep your job, Ray. Cheers, everybody. Remember, drink responsibly. Get home safe.
Oh,
Was Ray saying something? Because we heard
Right.
nothing that you said.
I know all I saw was his
So-
face.
His movement. Go ahead, Ray.
okay. I'm definitely talking. And I've been thinking what all day and came up with something. So, what do y'all think going on in the world now that make everyone act up like they are?
How are they acting?
Do you think that they too sensitive, or do you just think now they have too much power?
Who is they?
People in general.
They as the people. Because like now we're seeing all of the increase. And or do you think it's something we eating? People been saying the food different.
The food is an interesting aspect. I never really thought about that, but I definitely think the way society is today, I won't say we because I don't include myself in this. They are too sensitive. I think this whole concept of trying to make everybody feel included and trying to make everybody feel accepted, it's backfiring. At the end of the day, everybody can't be special because then nobody's special. So they're going, and it sucks to be on the outside of that. I mean, can't be helped. Like if I was on the outside of it, it would suck. But at the end of the day, somebody has to be a winner. Somebody has to be a loser. Somebody has to be a master. Somebody has to be a worker. Everybody can't get what they want just so they feel good inside. And I think what's happening now is, on top of it being hot as fuck outside, people are so used to everything being placated to them. When something don't go that way, they don't know how to handle it. And everybody got access to guns now. So every little thing, the first thing you do is I'm going to end you. I'm gonna make the problem go away.
That's it?
I think it's just
KB, you don't got nothing?
I mean, I think it just depends on the person's what their situation is at the current time, what they got going on. It could be reason job related, money related. I don't really know. It's just an interesting question. I mean,
Yeah. Because I would just think about it
It
because
used
I'm
to
watching
be. But go ahead, Ray.
Watching these last murder happen, like the man who stole his wife, or the person who put their boyfriend and somebody on fire. I'm just like, what in the world is going on? And
mental
I'm not
issues.
going to even talk about who were driving 100 miles per hour. life.
You heard that they said she
killed
wasn't even drunk. The
I
original they were
heard
saying
that.
she was
no.
under the influence, but then they came back and said she wasn't even. She
Yeah.
had no alcohol in her system.
Because her friend said they were drinking earlier that day, and her boyfriend had got into it. So she was the one that stated it. So now they're trying to find that person to ask her more questions, like, were you drinking with her or not? But I think they tested her, the woman, once she got to the hospital. But I think they said when they tested her, the people at the hospital might have done it too late. You know, there's a time window for that. So that's why they're trying to find the person who did that random interview, like the day it happened.
But I mean,
I think it's just,
I understand that, but do that make a difference
in her charges? Yeah.
I mean, just with the killing alone, she ain't never.
She's gonna be in jail regardless. She's gonna be in jail regardless, but
right,
it can make a difference a little bit in her charges if she was drunk or not. It can increase her time. But either way,
at this point, she already the unthinkable. So what it is, with it or without, she's still gonna be in there until she be old and great.
They need to just put her in there for life and be done with it. I don't know what the point of this 90 years, 100 years stuff. Either you're gonna get out in some time in your life, or you're gonna be there for the rest of your life.
Right, one to two.
Well, okay, side note. I know this a little off topic, but talking about time. You saw, well, you probably didn't see, but they gave this one person like 265 years. Like, why? The person not gonna even be alive.
They just saying,
like,
you really ain't getting out, but
you could have left it at 100 and call it a day.
They could just say life.
Well, no, because when it comes to life,
life could be 20 years.
Life isn't life.
Yeah, that could be
like life isn't your whole life. So they could have just made it even 100 and called it. Because even he got out at 108. What he gonna do? What he gonna do?
Die the next day.
He ain't gonna even make it. Yeah, exactly. So he ain't gonna even make it. So, but I saw some recharges, like 3 life sentences, 300 years for one. Like, it's crazy. That thing just been on my mind for a few days. Well, I talked about it today, and yesterday, but been on my mind. I just been thinking, like, stuff like this. Like, why? And how can we help? How can we help to make sure that this don't continue?
My belief is a lot of things that will fix problems we have right now are not going to get done because it requires everybody to participate or everybody to have a general mindset of that's what we're doing now because that's how we got here. And there's no way to get everybody to go along with something that's going to fix anything as long as it's going to single out somebody else. You're always going to have that group of people that you're going to have the group of people that is singled out, and you're going to have the people that want to care about the people that are singled out. So we're just on the train till it stops right now.
If it be responsible, don't kill people. I think a lot of things can be in regards to mental health. To be open to therapy. A lot of people in our community, especially, that's not their top choice. Being open to speak about things, even if it's not with a therapist.
I don't see why. Like, therapy is good.
I ain't never had
if you find the right therapist.
Right.
Oh, hello.
Even if it's not a therapist, find someone that you
find
trust
the right,
and you can open up.
Yeah.
How do we get like that, though?
I just think that you find the right. What you
mean?
mean?
Like, how do we get to the point where therapy is just a dirty word? Like, when did that happen?
Oh, because if you think about it, anytime you heard somebody, we came up with the whole phrase, if they in therapy, they must be easy. Instead of saying, "Oh, they in therapy, they getting help for what they need to be being helped for."
That's
I
that. I
would
think it's
think
all
put
that.
it
Oh,
in
I don't want anybody in my business. They don't know me. Sometimes it's good that you have someone neutral that doesn't know your situation or you personally to give you their honest opinion and tell them
exactly
how.
because they're gonna tell you the real deal. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I believe that what would help if more celebrities open up about going to therapy. Because you know how they follow celebrities, so that probably could help
That's a good
some.
idea. That's definitely a good idea.
Even though, yeah, we got Jay-Z who said he went. So I don't think I hear much people say it after thinking about it.
Very funny. It's all good. Don't think about it too hard.
Wow. Too late.
Too late.
If you come up with a good plan, I'll back you up. I have a few things to say on my brain today. I'm gonna jump in, KB, if that's okay with you.
Of course.
Talking about craziness. Have y'all seen this? It's I think it just happened yesterday. This lady getting arrested and she's claiming the officer used excessive force. I can play the clip if y'all need me to play the clip.
Yes, please. That was here in Atlanta, right?
I think it was in Atlanta. How do I play it? How do I share this?
I'm gonna need you to be ready, please.
Oh.
Ray, see, we on camera, and I can't be what I want to be right now.
Don't make any threats on camera.
Yeah,
you use that as
hit me up.
I don't make threats. I make promises.
Me too, player. Where's the damn screen? Oh, duh. I don't know if y'all can see this.
Yes.
Backstory is it's film opens up with the officer. He's talking. Apparently, it's a guy, a lady, and a male officer. The video opens up. It looks like they're talking, and he starts telling her, "You're about to be arrested." And she starts screaming, "Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?" So he says in the video, "I gave you a chance. I'm not about to play with you." And then they get into this physical scuffle. Everybody, it seems to be, I won't say everybody, most people seem to be up in roar because she's claiming he uses excessive force. But really paying attention, like looking objectively at the video, like if you pay attention, and this is going into my opinion, she was in the wrong. Because I hate the whole concept of a lot of people have a general negative connotation against police officers, especially in today's age. Not all cops are bad.
Exactly.
Not every altercation with the cop is in the wrong, and I think this is one of those cases. Like you can see right there, she is literally resisting arrest.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point where he slams on the ground, she starts screaming and yelling. I feel like the point where he said you're going to get arrested, and you preventing him from arresting you. You brought all this shit on yourself,
and she's still fighting until you get home.
And like she's still screaming, and like black people especially, stop trying to fight the police in the street.
Okay.
Even if because she's screaming the whole time, like, what am I going to jail for? What am I going to jail for? First of all, you're going to jail for not signing a ticket. And there's people talking about, I ain't never signed for a ticket, things like that. I have not stopped to look to whether or not you have to sign the ticket in Atlanta or anywhere in Atlanta. Because I think I've gotten tickets I signed for them. Some of them I haven't, but the signature is just to your confirmed receipt of the ticket and that it was you.
Yeah.
That's all this for. So you refusing to sign and then refusing to be arrested is kind of like, it's insane that she's playing a victim here.
Right.
But I digress. What do y'all think?
I wish I could hear what they were saying, but I agree. Not all cops are bad. I actually have a few police officers in my family, but like you said, you can't base everything. Like you said, you can't assume every cop is bad. And like you said, they have a job to do. So if you know, I mean, my thing is, if you're gonna get the ticket, that don't mean the ticket won't be thrown out in court. You just need to sign it. But if you're gonna be resisting arrest, then of course he has a right to slam your ass on the floor.
Right.
So if anything, put your hands behind your back. I mean, he could just be detaining you at the moment for his safety. You don't know what the reason is, but if he says you under arrest, then baby girl, you got to just deal with it as it is. Get someone to bail you out that night. You'll be in there with about 4 or 5 hours. You got some money quick, and then you'll get out and you can defend yourself in court. But she ain't looking too good on this end.
That's why I fucks with you, KB.
You're not trying. I'm gonna keep 100. I'm gonna keep 100. Much as I want to say fuck the police too for the bad ones, it's not always that situation.
Okay, so it first started because she said that she wasn't gonna sign. Then when he said you're gonna get arrested, she changed her mind and said, "Oh, I'm going to sign why I'm getting arrested."
Too late.
Well, too late. Exactly, too late. You should have signed it the first time. Now that he want to arrest you, you want to change your mind. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. So he did. I mean, I think he did right. And the problem I have with the video, even they so happen and say he did wrong. My problem with the video is why didn't you record it as soon as it happened instead of you waiting until
you pull that phone out so they
try to do
over.
too much force.
Right.
Exactly. So you put the point of what she said or what she did before, which as you could tell, she got a lot of mouth. It wasn't following any type of
right.
And if you think he's
different,
go ahead and let him lock you up. So as soon as you're gonna get right out and it's gonna be done because they're gonna know he did wrong. You just showed yourself, it showed that you wasn't listening. So I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I think there was some triggering because this was a male cop and a black woman. I think there was some bias between, like, me just reading through the comments. I got that impression from some of the comments they had a problem with it because of that, and then kind of overlooking the fact that she literally was resisting arrest.
Right. It don't matter what color either of them are. She's in the wrong. Like, take the race out of it. She in the wrong.
I feel like the cameraman.
Okay. One of them bad cops, and they one of the ones that shot her ass in the back. Luckily she got a good one that knows how to do his job properly. He pulled out the taser. But he ain't pull out no guns, so bitch, you better be happy about that shit. Not that she's a bitch, because I don't know that lady, but I'm just saying.
Exactly. That's another problem I have. Why are we doing it against us?
It broke up. Can you ask that again?
Oh, I wonder why do we keep doing this to us? Like, these is two black people. Like, why are we causing out with us?
Ain't we doing us with us? That's her doing that to her. She infected me.
If we don't do better, right? If we don't do better with each other, how gonna change? How else gonna respect us? If they show that we will respect us.
No, I'm gonna let you answer that.
No, I agree. It's like we have a bad habit of exhibiting bad behavior on camera, and that hurts us so much. It's like whether or not you want to believe there's a bias about it, the image projected from our community for the most part is not the greatest one. We have a projected image of hostility and disobedience against authority figures. We have a projected image of violence and being uneducated and ignorant, and as bad as it is like, and I know a lot of people are not going to go the way of this. Is the more we share that type of stuff when it goes on the internet, the more we perpetuate the stereotype that they already have about us, and this makes it harder for them to think anything otherwise. That goes for this video, and that also goes for Black Lives Matter. Where we were talking about the other day, I can't remember the guy's name. Is like, how can Black Lives matter if they don't matter to us? And we can pull up First 48 right now and we'll see somebody shooting somebody else over a $200 bag of weed.
Facts.
Okay, I understand we have Black Lives Matter and they talking about we kill each other, but I honestly feel like it's like, why do they just report about how we kill each other? Like, white people don't kill each other, Asians don't kill each other. Now, keep in mind, they have already said that they like to show more negative shit when it comes to African Americans in social media than they do other races. So let's not play like the media and other outlets aren't doing that.
I agree with you. Right, I agree with you. But the problem is, if we could start doing things to give them ammo to show, we could help out by a lot.
They're gonna show it regardless. But it's gonna happen. But there ain't gonna be a time when a black person don't kill another black person. But just believe,
I'm not.
Our story's gonna come out more to make it seem like we're the worst party.
But I'm saying lessen it, like lessen the cause. Because of course it's never gonna stop.
How do we do that?
But if we could lessen the cause, that could help. Like you see some crazy thing that's going on. Crazy like this, like for example, it's no reason any 14-year-old, 15-year-old, anybody under the 21 should even have a gun.
I think they need to start doing mental background checks before they get anybody a fucking gun. You got to go see a fucking thing.
It's a thing. It don't even be legal, but they could get a hold of it. Like, for example, the two black kids who robbed the lemonade stand. Like, why? How much are you really getting for a lemonade stand from a little kid? Like, how much are you gonna ball out from that? No, it probably just a few dollars, but you literally did that. And yeah, someone of another color could have did that, but what they show us, that was foolish. That was so dumb. We're not making ourselves look better. That's a big point. We're not making ourselves look better. So we have to first start with us.
All right, on to the next topic. Okay, this one, y'all know I gotta go back to some other shit. My topic is, so basically, I got pick up the phone or else ? I wish the car was on here.
Explain that.
Second woman opinion on y'all as well. So how long can your significant other, say a boyfriend, a girlfriend, husband, wife, somebody that you're talking to but it's not official, but you really like them, how long can that person go without communicating to you before you're like, it's a problem? Is it a couple of days? Is it a couple hours? What's your time limit on communication with your?
It depends. What are you talking about communication? Like calling them or texting?
Text, call, anything.
Any kind of communication.
Any type of communication.
Like just hearing from you.
Hearing from them, period.
Lambo, you could go first.
It's a varying question because I feel like it's different for men and women.
Well, I say from your perspective, how long do you allow it, you yourself?
I don't really know that it's up to them because I'm more of whether or not you respond. Like I'm not gonna try to go too long without you hearing from me because for multiple reasons. So like if I don't hit you up. I guess in a situation where I don't hit you up, but that probably means I wasn't trying to talk to you anyway.
So say you text them or called them, hey, whatever. After that, how long they got to respond?
Probably no more than 48 hours.
I would say
48 hours.
I say the same. That's the most you're getting. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I can understand that you're busy or something like that, but especially a text message, like you can send me a response on message with a
15 seconds. I'm busy.
Hours?
Let me hit you tomorrow, later.
48 hours.
People have lives, or like me understand that any shit can go on, and me knowing I'm a private person, I'll look at a text message, and then I'll sit there and just look at it for a few days before I feel like I'm ready to respond to it. So me knowing how I am, I have to be accepting of other people's. Like, I can understand any number of things that go on, but you can send me an emoji, just let me know. Like,
and like you said,
I'm still here.
It takes a few seconds. At some point in the day, you're gonna go take a shit. You're gonna do something that's off your busy schedule. You can text, like you said, I'm busy. Let me hit you tomorrow. Emoji, something. Well, maybe more than emoji, but I think communication is key.
Right.
Sure.
I say
Ray, what's your limit?
48 hours though.
What's
That's
your
too
limit?
long.
That's
24.
too long. Mine was okay. 48. That's what I say. 48 is the longest, but my liking, shit, within the first 10 hours, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know if I can make by the end of the day. I'm like, but 24 hours, I'm like, nigga.
Right. I'd say 24 only because like really like this person, you're gonna text him. You're gonna find 5 seconds within 24 hours. Because even Lambo said he text for some days or whatever. If he feeling this, he's not gonna take days to reply to the person, even to say, "Hey, I hit you back later." Like you won't do that.
Somebody I'm fucking with, and you text me or call me. Oh, I'm either getting back to you immediately, or you on the top of my list to get back to once I'm not as busy. But I feel like if someone can go days without talking to you,
right, they don't care. They
you
don't
either
care.
fuck with somebody else, or you're not really not as interested.
I believe they don't care
as I assumed.
As you thought you are.
Yeah. I thought I was at number one. Clearly you're not. Damn.
Just my words, Lambo. Right.
Nah, I'm just laughing because I already know that about you, right?
Me,
Ray be counting the seconds after he hit that send button.
Look at that phone, please. That's how deep you like somebody's shit. Where you at?
Hello.
Where are you at?
Me up.
I need you my presence. What is going on? I need to talk to you. But yeah, you go that long, and if you go, even if it's 24 hours, you better have a good ass excuse of why you didn't hit me.
Because I know you looked at your phone within that 24 hours.
People ain't leaving nowhere without their motherfucking phone. You feel disconnected from the world.
And if I seen you, if I know that you a person that like your phone and you don't text me in that 24, we through. Cause I already know I'm ain't important to you.
I got a question for you, Ray, and this kind of goes back to something you said weeks ago.
Okay.
So you said you don't like a female that's heavily on social media, right?
Correct.
So what if that's why she missed your message? Because she really don't be on her phone. She don't care about her phone. She like you. She'll walk off and leave it.
Okay. But I know everyone look in their phone within 24 hours.
If she's a person that really it's like you meet some girl, she got a flip phone. That's how much she don't care about her phone. She don't have no apps in there. She got a flip phone just for emergency.
Okay, if I found that person, that means she's probably too old for me to
the
date.
type of girl Ray be one, that might be her.
Oh my God, Ray be talking.
No, she probably be too old for me to date. It's not that I don't care if you look at social media. I don't want you to be huge in social media. That's the difference. But it's
I'm
cool if you look at it. I mean, I look at it from time to time. But
gonna explore that more, right?
huh?
I'm gonna explore that more on another day.
Right. I look at it from time to time, but I won't say I go days without it, but I have went a day without having time to look at it. But I was able to look at my email or look at my phone and do text messages. I just ain't have the free time like I thought to look at social media. When I look at social media, I gotta have free time, free time. If I don't think I have enough free time to do it, then I'm not gonna do it. Cause I feel like I could be doing something else, like look at my email, try to check on, different revenues, money or something like that. So I need some free time, free time. But that's me. Everybody not like me, but me.
You make a really really good point about, and I just realized that maybe that's why some people don't, maybe, or at least me, might not immediately respond to a message unless I'm ready to have a conversation. Because I know some people I'll text and then it turns to a conversation.
Shit.
So like if I'm not ready to have that long conversation, yeah, I might not respond to you right then.
Oh shit, because I'm busy at work, so I'm talking on the phone all day, but I'm still on my phone. So if I get busy with something, you might text me at 10:05, but shit, I may not hit the next button send till about 3:00. But just know I'm gonna come back to you at some point. But I'm just busy. Something caught my attention. I might have fell asleep. You might have been talking too much at the moment, gave me a headache. But I'm gonna hit you back. But if I fucks with you, just know I'm gonna hit you back. But if you somebody I'm fucking, don't play with me. Don't play with me. 24 hours, bitch. 48 if you in the hospital. 48 if you in the fucking hospital or jail. That's it. Otherwise, play with your mama. Don't play with me.
Damn.
Period. I'll send the goons. Boy, I ain't got no goons.
Well, Lambo,
I ain't got no goons.
We learned something today, Lambo.
We did. We absolutely did.
You fuck with a girl like KB. You got 48 hours and that's in you in hospital. Otherwise, you better get your ass to that phone.
Stop fucking playing with me.
Wow. I know what I have to tell cops about KB. I don't know shit.
Hello. Thank you. Y'all know what's up. I ain't see nothing.
Did y'all have something else? Because I can go down my list.
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
Go.
We can do one more topic. We got a couple minutes.
I did something. I was going to ask Ray. I was going to do something that I was going to ask both of y'all, but I think I'll rather wait for Lala. I need more. I wanted to get more female opinions, but I go and I ask you, KB, and then I ask you, Ray. Or what is how do you define a gentleman? What is that to you?
Oh Lord, shit.
Good question.
Someone who is respectful. I think someone who's just respectful for you mentally, emotionally, physically. A good communicator, but not always someone that's going to be a yes person. I'd rather my gentleman be straightforward with me, even if it's not what I want to hear. Respectful of people around them. And just how you treat a woman in a kind way. Not saying y'all can't have disagreements at times, because that's just bound to happen. But, just a real respectful person who, will take good care of you.
Cool. All right. And now, Ray, what is a lady to you?
Ooh, a lady.
A lady. I'm a lady.
Okay, so my lady and other people's lady may be totally different, but you did say to me, so
yeah,
I must say that when it comes to a lady, I believe just me. it have to do with behavior that they show. Behavior in, I'm saying like not burping at the table. Definitely not passing gas around me too much.
How you gonna hold it in? You
Don't
hurt your
be
stomach doing that, Ray. You want them
okay.
like
Go
to
to the
excuse themselves?
bathroom. Go
Okay.
to the
Well, I
bathroom.
agree. I agree with the gas too. I agree with the gas. Don't do that. Step away. But burping shit. Sometimes this will come up.
I also believe that the language, how to also do with being a lady. You having that dirty mouth and doing all that cursing, I don't think that very ladylike.
I'm screwed.
But that's just to me. This is all my opinion. And I don't think a lot of guys believe the things I believe in, but I'm different.
I would say with a cursing, you at
Oh.
least got to have a woman that knows how to turn that shit off when appropriate. Like I curse just unknowingly. It's just I don't know. I've talked like that, but I also know how to turn that shit off, especially when I'm at work. So, but I get it.
Right. Right. I don't need nobody off. I just need to cut it down by a lot. A lot. But that's just me. That's just me.
And that's because you don't curse.
Let me think. Yeah, I mean, I try to do it at least as possible, yes.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
But mine's a whole different reason though. I don't like to do it because I don't want to get in the mindset of doing it. Then I'm around kids and I'm doing all the cursing and now, because they watch what you do, not what you say. So I try to leave that.
They watch both. You see them kids be cursing. They watch everything you do.
I'm telling you right now, let my kids curse. If I don't do it, I better not see you do it.
They gonna do it behind your back. Layla know not to do me, but do it when I'm around.
But
I've heard she said it.
Right. Yeah. They better hope I don't catch them because their ass is grass.
Okay. As long as you respect me and know not to do that shit and you don't let me find out about it. Curse like a sailor, little boy, but you better watch your mouth around me.
That's all I could think of off the top of my head.
That's enough. I asked the question. I don't know if you guys saw that. There have been a couple more of these girl get flued out, don't put out, send her home videos coming out.
Okay.
The last one, apparently, the dude, he actually like picked up from the airport. He got a hotel with this, that, and the third. And this is not even related to the video. It's a video itself. But it was a comment about it. Somebody made about the guy being if the guy was a real gentleman, he wouldn't have expected sex from her. And both of you kind of made my point. Is like being a gentleman or a lady is completely about behavior. Speaking specifically from my perspective as a male to female, gentlemen want the booty too.
Like the booty hole?
No, the pussy.
Oh, sex. Okay.
Yeah, sex. Gentlemen want sex too. So I was looking at the comment crazy because the girl was like, if he was a gentleman, he wouldn't have expected that from me. The fuck I am. I'm a gentleman. But if I fly you out, I'm gonna say I say this 10 times. I didn't fly you out for a hug.
That's why I
flew you out to experience you. Yeah. So it's like it was really interesting that somebody related the two. And off topic, I noticed that nobody, when you ask people what they looking for a spouse, nobody ever says a lady or a gentleman.
Well, you don't have to really say that if you kind of describe what you're looking for.
Yeah, they may not say
it particularly
about being a lady, but they'll probably, like you said, they'll break down the what is it, the traits of that person that they want.
Right.
And hopefully,
because you always hear me say, I don't need somebody that's gonna be doing all this cursing. A foul mouth is not for me.
You're right, but you can have the traits without being a lady or a gentleman and be a gentleman at the same time. Like you can have a guy that's a nice guy, but he's not really a gentleman. And I think lady and gentleman is they're very specific terms.
Yeah, but you said something wrong. If you have the traits that do make you that person,
not necessarily.
Well, it don't necessarily tell you that you're not, because like you describing the trait of that. If that person say these traits make a gentleman in my eyes, why would that person not be a gentleman in their eyes if they said these the trait that make them a gentleman?
That's semi true, but it's like saying, I know how to fight fires, but that doesn't make me a fireman.
Huh?
Like I could have all the skills and training to go fight a fire. I got the equipment, but I'm not part of the fire department. I'm not a fireman in that case.
Well, no. It don't make you a fireman, but it could make you a person who put out the fire. Because when it comes to a fireman, you list the traits. One of the trait is a certification. So
I could be certified, and I'm not a part of the fire department.
okay, if you certified, then you a person. Technically, you are a fireman. You're not on a fire department, but technically, you're a fireman because you have that certification. So technically, you
We
are
don't
that
do
person.
technicalities. We do literacies.
No. Like you really that person. You just not on their payroll or in their building, but as your title because of that certification, you are a fireman.
But the title
And
is
we
what makes you a fireman. But we getting in the weeds. I don't want to get too deep in that. Me and Ray can go all the day back and forth in it. That's but my point was just is do we really care about ladies being late? Do we and us whoever we're looking for, we care about them being a lady or a gentleman?
I don't think that this is my opinion. My opinion, KB, before you snap on me.
Yeah, don't do me like that.
I don't think that. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I don't think most of any of the gender cares if you're a lady or a man. I mean, a gentleman or a lady. I don't think they really care as much as they may say they do. I don't think they really care like that.
I mean, I don't want no asshole.
Okay, so majority of science, this is science and tests, they say, or as the rule says, nice guys finish last. They like the bad boys. So if we talking about the bad boys, I mean, if you talk about gentlemen, bad boys usually don't be inside that category. But
they might be bad boys to other people. But you can always be a gentleman and a soft person to your lady.
That is very much wishful thinking. I'm sorry. I have to let that out. That's real wishful thinking.
Honestly, completely different.
That's why the boxers have a history. Boxer and football players have a history of violence against their spouse. They play aggressive sports. They hit people for a living.
Up their heads and their brain.
Yeah, I mean, but not even that. It's like you. It's wishful thinking for me to like go get somebody that lives a certain way and then expect them to me to be the singular thing in their life that they treat different from everyone else. I can understand treat better, I can understand treat different, but they're not going to do anything else. They're not going to do the opposite of what they're doing. If that makes sense. Like I'm not going to turn a hoe into a housewife and then be surprised she's a hoe. So how do you date somebody that kills people for a living and don't play about their money, and then you their girlfriend, you think they're not going to play with you?
About to kill people now.
I mean, but I say that knowing that there are women out here to date these type of guys, and then when they come home and they beat your ass, or you start playing with their money and they fuck you up, you surprised.
It's a pimp. Oh boy. It's a pimp.
That's true. So it make it hard for guys like me Nice guy. Nice guy.
Who?
What you say?
Who a nice guy? That was my question.
Me.
Who's me? Larison?
No.
God, oh my God.
Ray. Ray is the nice guy. You know, it's been a nice guy. It's kind of hard trying to, finish first when they try to say you always finish last. I'm sorry. I'm just a nice gentleman, nice guy. I mean, just who I am. Why are you laughing? And Lambo got this smirk like I don't
because
believe
you are
me?
always supposed to think highly of yourself, but from knowing you, it's comical. And maybe you are a nice person when it comes to a female that you fucking with. But you know you an asshole on the low. It's okay. It's okay. That's why we love you. Because you are you.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all sound like this person I work with. Because she called me an asshole all the time. All the time.
I'm trying to figure out where the lie was.
Huh?
I'm trying to figure out where the lie is.
I'm not an asshole. I just tell things how it is.
That's what.
All right. Next thing. We don't need to talk about me being nice. This not the whole statement.
All right.
So
I will.
Okay, so just a side note, since we got a couple minutes. So I would listen to this letter from this radio station, and this person kind of called in and was like, they went out on some dates with this guy. He's 40. He have no car, and he lived with his sister. At the end of things, not to go in a lot of detail, at the end of things, they said they still wanted to date them. So, do you believe that anything that happened to her is okay? Like I believe?
I believe she should accept the consequences of the decision she made.
Who y'all talking about?
I was listening to this radio station, and someone wrote into them, and they were saying all the red flags, but they was like they didn't want to give up to them. And I believe that whatever happened to them, they need to be okay with that, because I believe some women, not all, but some women, they collect red flags. Then when they finally want to leave or talk to somebody and they told them how crazy they are, they want to act up and get upset. All of these red flags you collect them, you should probably throw some away. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. And by getting rid of them, that means leave them. So
you was dating somebody that lived with their mom and didn't have a car?
No, they live with their sister for 2 years and they don't have a car.
He's basically saying like she can't, if going down the road, she can't complain about any, like, for instance, financial problems with him because he had no money when she met him. So
you chose to take the risk of being with him.
Yeah.
Correct. So whatever happens, you should be okay with it.
Yeah, if you accepted I'm trying to figure out why he ain't got no job. So if you're gonna accept,
and the crazy part is they didn't talk about a job, but they did talk about him paying for the first 3 meals, and the 4th meal he said he wasn't gonna pay for because they went to one of her friend restaurant. So they said that he said the bill should be copped because that was her friend restaurant.
That a minute right now. It's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work for me.
Like, yeah, I want to eat free at my people's restaurant.
Like you don't want to support.
Right. So like,
that's the whole business.
She wrote in because she ain't want to leave him. So in that case, whatever happened, I think she should be okay with it.
I'd have said it nicer, but I agree with you. But I mean, you said it like an asshole, so I can't blame you.
That's right.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Well, it's okay to be an asshole.
I mean, it is sometimes because my problem is that I have things in my mind that I want to say, and sometimes I say it incorrectly. But I do mean it. I do mean what I say.
It's your delivery.
Yeah, my delivery sucks. But, I'm getting better. I think. A little bit. Okay, hey, wise with age comes wisdom. Yeah,
the older you get, you don't really care what comes out your mouth. I'm starting to learn about that about myself.
Yeah. Now I care.
I mean, he has to care.
It depends on the situation if I care. Once you piss me off,
because you trying to find your wife.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. I'm definitely on the hunt. Kind of. I'm open to it.
So, ladies, you see his Instagram. Go hit my boy up.
Get up in them DMs, girl. He's single.
And ready to mingle.
All don't right. Don't be cursing because he gonna drop your ass.
In a quick, fast, and hurry. How long we got? Okay, look, that's my last topic. And I swear that's my last topic for today. I got one question. And this mostly for KB.
No.
Because you're a lady.
No.
This is mostly for you.
Pick something else.
No. It's not a crazy one. It's just a question.
I ain't gonna answer it.
It's easy.
Okay.
How long do you think, or when do you think that a person that got your number should call you instead of texting you? Is that like immediately, or is that days, or do it depends on the person, or depends on where y'all at? I'm just asking for an outsider.
I'm the wrong person to ask that question too, because I don't really be, me starting off talking to people is so awkward for me. I hate that phase, that initial phase. It just sucks. So you're asking how long they have to reach out after I've given them the number?
Or, right. Like, should they text you first or call you?
Did I ask you for your number or did you ask me?
I asked you.
Well, if you asked me, you're the one that initiated the whole point of us talking. So you reach out to me. You were the one that was first interested. You start that off. I might have been minding my motherfucking business. Probably want to give
you care if they call you first or text you first.
Right.
Text me first. I'll make sure I like you.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Text me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Lambo, you heard that?
Let's clear the BS. There's a backstory to this question.
Okay.
I'll clear some of the BS. Ray and I have a difference of opinion on how to handle this. Mm-hmm. So he prefers not to talk on the phone. I'm not gonna put you on blast about that, right? And my opinion was like if you're talk to somebody new, I believe you should at least make an attempt to call them first. Don't just immediately be everything through text message. And he disagrees because he prefers not to talk on the phone. Now I'm okay if you're talking to somebody and they let you know they prefer to text. At that point, yeah, texting is fine, but
that's not how I want to do if I start to like you.
And agreed, and that's a whole part of it. Like even before that point where like we're trying to initiate that point where we have a relationship where we want to talk. Like I was of the mindset you should attempt to call first and use text as your fallback. I'm saying like if she respond to you by text message, like okay, we're texting.
Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I mean, I prefer text. Maybe we can text like the first day or first couple hours. I'm not saying I want that the first whole month we're in communication, but the initial. I'm fine with a text message. Hey, Mom, what you doing? How you doing? You good? And then you'd be like, oh, can I hit you on the, next time we talk? Or is it okay? Do you like to talk on the phone? And then we could take it from there. But at first text after we leave the club, nigga, just text real quick.
Oh, thank you so much, KB. I appreciate
Ray,
that.
did you hear what she said?
Yes, I heard what she said. She said the first couple of times she won't do text message.
Yeah, but she also said you can't stay with a text message.
No, not the whole
So,
time.
Okay,
don't be getting all smiley over there.
no. I get that, but you were telling me that after I sent that first text, I should call, or I should have called first.
I want to tell you that every time. And KB is one example. We need more. So don't
But
get all
I'm just
happy.
throwing it out. I'm just throwing it out that
I stand by what I said.
I hear you.
Make the phone call first.
I hear what you talking about, but hey, we're gonna listen to KB on this time.
Don't put pressure on me. That's just my opinion.
Right. We're gonna end it on a good note. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I got one last thing to say. When it comes to the relationship game, I want everyone to really try to get to know the person. I know the world, the time we live in now, everyone want everything fast paced. Like it doesn't work like that. Get to know someone, talk to them, and if you prefer text message, do it. But at the end of the day, get to know that person and build something special.
Can I say one thing before we go in regards to that? Before you build something really, really strong and you commit to somebody, you need to see that person when they're mad, sad, depressed, during their ups and downs to make sure how they are. Because you might only see a person with a nice phase of them, but you don't know how they are when they're mad, and they might be a completely different person. Know all your person's different characteristics of how they are in different moods.
Exactly. And make sure you build with somebody real special. Don't just build with anybody. Because that whole light phase, hey, it fades out.
Quick.
Sprinkle it with holy water too.
Oh my God. It doesn't always phase out quick, like somebody said, but it does phase out. And just make sure you get the right person, because it's nothing like being with somebody that you love and care about, and you can build some great together. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and we're going to end on that note. We got KB, Lambo, and I'm Ray. See y'all next week.
Nice, y'all.